What's up guys, this is It's64 and today I'm going to show you how you can make a really simple and also tileable sugarcane farm. This is pretty much just the simplest design there is, but I will first show you how to build and stuff like that, and then I will also explain to you how to tile it. And really there's actually two ways in which you can tile this. So the first way is that you can tile it all the way up to build limit, and you can just like stack these things on top of each other. So in this situation right here, we have two of these stacked on top of one another, but in theory you should be able to make like 100 stacked on top of each other. No, not 100, because then you would reach the build limit unless you're watching this in 1.18, because I can pretty much already tell you that this still works in 1.18. So yeah. Anyways, of course you're going to need some materials to actually build this. To build this, you'll need one water bucket, 16 pistons, a stack of blocks, 4 observers, 16 redstone dust, 16 sugarcane, and 16 dirt to build one of these modules, which is technically a quarter of this farm that we have over here. Now this app produces about 256 items per hour, which is equivalent to 4 stacks of sugarcane per hour, so it's enough to satisfy small sugarcane needs. Now let's say you want more sugarcane. We'll just simply build much more of these farms stacked all the way high up into the sky or whatever, or you can stack them horizontally as well. As you can see, we have one on this side, but also one on this side over here. So I will show you how to do that as well. Now, these are the materials that you're going to need for one of these things, so for a quarter of the farm. But you will also need one hopper and one chest, just as a storage system over here. Now that storage system, as you can see, has already picked up some sugarcane, and it'll function for the entire farm. So you can stack 20 of these on top of each other, and then all the items will still funnel into the exact same storage system, which is going to be down here. And of course you can expand this however and whenever you want, by just adding more hoppers and chests underneath. Right before I show you guys how to actually build this farm, I just wanted to say that there is a link to a world download of this farm in the description for you guys to check out. So if you want to, then just go ahead, click on the link in the description, which is going to be labeled with world download, and then you can download a world with this sugarcane farm in it for yourself. This world download should also work on mobile. If you're not entirely sure how it works on mobile, then I could make a tutorial on that if you would want. Anyway, whilst you're down in the description, also check out the Discord. Anyway, it'd be great if you could join that. Then now that I have all this out of the way, let's get to building this. So the first thing you want to do is just take a 2D pole, just like that, and then extend that about 4 blocks back, and then take 1 block, so you can walk in here a little bit, you know. Then at the end of that hole, place a chest, crouch, and place a hopper on top, just like that. Now that is going to be the collection system for this farm. So yeah, this is going to be the collection system for the entire farm. Now I'll show you how to build one module, and then after that I'll show you how you can stack modules and tile them. So what you're going to want to do is come to a side of the hopper, and then place 1 dirt diagonally away from it, just like this. So diagonally and diagonal. Then extend it away from the hopper. So away 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. Then do the exact same on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that, you've got 2 rows of beautiful dirt. Then on one side there's going to be a hopper, and on the other side there isn't. So on that side, what you're going to want to do is place down 12 solid blocks. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you should have created like a 3x4 grid of your solid blocks. Just like that. It wasn't too hard, was it? Then on this block, which is going to be in between these two dirt blocks, you want to place your water. Now, if you go sit in that water, you should get pushed all the way until you reach the hopper. So the exact same will happen with the items. If I throw an item into here, that item is going to flow all the way over there until it gets picked up by the hopper and gets put into that chest. Anyways, once you have done that, you can plant one sugarcane on top of each dirt. So you can go ahead and do that. By the way, your dirt might actually turn into grass. That really does not matter at all. It doesn't matter if your dirt turns into grass or anything like that. It will still be absolutely fine. Then what you are going to want to do is place one block behind each sugarcane. So go ahead and place one block behind each sugarcane, just like that, and then do the exact same on the other side. Place one block behind each sugarcane, just like that. Now, once you've done it on both sides, you want to place one piston on top of each of those blocks, and then the exact same on the other side again. Now, what you are going to want to make sure of is that the heads of these pistons, so the brown parts of the pistons, is facing towards the middle of this farm, and the middle is where the water is. So if the brown part of your piston is like this one and is facing in that direction, it's incorrect. You want the brown part of the piston to be facing towards the middle of the farm, right over here. Anyways, then you want to come to the outside and then locate this part of the wall over here and then place one block right over here, just like that. Then place an observer, then place 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, place another observer and then another block. Now you want to make sure that if you stand on top of here, you can see arrows on top of the observers. What you want to make sure of is that these arrows are pointing away from the farm. So as you can see over here, this arrow on top of my observer is facing in that direction, so away from the farm. And this is the same on the other side. Now, let's say that there isn't an arrow on top of your observer. Well, then you have also placed it incorrectly. For example, like this. And then there's going to be an arrow right over here. So you want to make sure that you are right behind and place the observer. And the arrow should be pointing away from the farm. Then you want to come to the other side and mirror it. So place one block, an observer, 4 more blocks, an observer, and then another block. And once again, you want to make sure that the arrows on top of your observers are facing away from the farm. That's very important, otherwise this farm is not going to function. Now what you want to do is come over to this dirt over here and place 2 blocks just like that, and then extend it up to sort of create a wall to the farm, and then do the exact same on the other side. Now you can sort of just dig 2 extra blocks over here to make sure that you can walk underneath just like this, and then collect all the items from your farm. Anyway, place a ring of blocks around the farm, just like this. Building that ring will assure you that this farm will be completely lossless. Then one other thing you want to do is build up a pillar of blocks behind that hopper. Now you want to make sure that you do not build it on top of the hopper, but 1 block behind the hopper. And this will still allow you or items to float right on top of this hopper over here. Place some blocks behind each piston, and then place some redstone dust on top of them. Then come to the other side and do that exact same thing. Now your farm is completely finished and it will function very, very well. Of course, as you can see, these a bit of this dirt has turned into grass, but that does not matter at all, and this farm will still function perfectly. So now that you've finished this farm, let's say that you want to build another farm on top. Well, that's fine, and I'll show you exactly how to tile them as efficiently as possible. What do I mean by efficient? Well, that you are using as little space as you can whilst tiling these on top of each other, while still keeping the maximum efficiency and losslessness of this farm. So first I'll show you how to stack them vertically, which technically means stacking them all the way up into the air, and then I'll show you how to stack them horizontally, meaning that I have one over here and one on this side as well. And to stack it vertically, what you want to do is come to this wall over here, so that's going to be the wall without the hopper. Then against the middle block, place 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this should create this sort of a thing that there will still be a hole down here where the items can fall into. Then what you want to do is place 8 blocks of dirt next to that on one side, and then 8 blocks of dirt next to it on the other side as well. Now I'm pretty sure that you guys can tell where I'm going here, because then you want to place the 12 solid blocks just like this, and then you can just really continue the tutorial again. Place water, place 1 sugarcane on each dirt block, just like this, boom, 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 and then place 1 block behind each piece of sugarcane, just like this, and do the same thing on the other side as well. Right now you're technically doing exactly, again, what the tutorial said. Then 1 piston everywhere, just like that. Make sure pistons are facing in the correct direction. Then block, observer, 4 blocks, observer, block. Same on the other side, 1 block and observer, 4 blocks and observer and a block. Make sure that the observers are facing in the correct direction. And place another 8 blocks next to the farm on that side. Same on the other side over here. Extend this pillar up. Then go behind each piston and place a solid block with 1 redstone on top of it. Same on the other side as well. Just like this. Then finally make a ring of blocks around the farm, just like so. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. You have stacked 2 of these on top of each other as space and efficiently as possible. And it's really simple, isn't it? Now, if I was doing it a bit too fast for you, then you technically only need to watch like the first 3 steps of this, and then you can build up the farm the exact same way as that you built it up over here. Now, one thing you do want to make sure of is that this hole is right over here, so you can fall down onto the hopper, and so also any items that will get produced by this farm will flow over here and will all fall down onto that hopper, and then will get collected in this chest right over here. Anyways, let's say you want to stack these horizontally, so that you have a farm over here, but also want to make one over there. Well, then technically what you need to do is break these blocks over here. Just like that, you want to break those. Then place 8 dirt on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the same on the other side. And you can pretty much already tell where I'm going here. I don't really think I need to continue this, because you're technically just building the exact same farm, but then mirrored. So boom, just like that, you place in your sugarcane. More sugarcane, 1 block behind each of them. And yeah, that's really it. Then of course your pistons and everything, and then you can just like rewatch another part of the tutorial if you forgot how to build the rest of this. Anyways, I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I should mention it, that of course you can decorate this farm in any way, shape, or form that you want. So you can make a cool box around it. You can change every single one of these solid blocks for other blocks. However, the blocks where the redstone is on top of, so these blocks over here, and these blocks, so the ones behind the pistons, those cannot be glass or slabs. They have to be full solid blocks. That is very important. Anyways, that was that. There is really not much more to this. Of course, as I said, there is a world download for this down in the description if you want to go ahead and check it out. Anyways, guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe as well if you do not want to miss out on any future uploads. Anyways, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.